I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Hit and run. Okay, let's try to do a perfect case this time, you know? A perfect case. God, it will never work, Jesus.
This guy's kind of screwed.
And he still confessed. I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time for talk. I say we bust in there and find the goddamn...
You know the way. You can drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges.
We can have, Patrol to defeat stats. No, lock. Can I have some in the lock? No. How can I get trust
Rodriguez might
the
do
other
time.
way?
I'll speak to the DA.
I wanna have
She's
another
suffering.
head or something.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions. I'll convince him to let it go. How do you do that? I'll give him something better.
The next time I will try when I don't know where, but there is something I can change my look, you know, my hat, my jacket, all that stuff. Oh my god, look at that. Ah, that's horrible.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Her name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Damn, look at that.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Lester
And
Patterson.
notify next of kin.
Here. It was
Patterson has life insurance.
$16,000. What the fuck? Thank you and wish you good health and security. Yeah, it's so good to touch it directly with blood everywhere, of course.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident.
Come on, it's
I don't know how
1947. They don't
intoxicated
give a
was, I've done
crap
the
about,
autopsy.
you know, all
Looking him over
these
now, I'd
fingerprints
say he
and
died on
stuff.
impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, God.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
It's all yours, Detective.
She's all yours, detective.
Miss Perry,
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Detective Bukowski.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Oh yeah, she's telling the truth.
Did you see the
It
license
doesn't look
plate?
like she can lie,
Only
right?
the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
That's a nice story, Miss Perry, but it's not what really happened.
You think I'm making this up? Not a silly little kid. I don't tell tales just to get attention.
Fuck.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Damn it.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps. Give it a rest, Bukowski. Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Okay, fucked it up at
I'll take
first.
the bartender.
Already.
You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering up?
Is that the best you've got? You expecting me to confess to being the driver? I'd suggest you speak to someone who saw what happened. I'm about done speaking to you.
Ah, man. Jesus.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah,
So
Lester
bad.
Patterson.
Yeah, dude.
He's a
I
regular
suck.
here, or
So shut the hell
he
up.
was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No, he came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry.
You
in
should
public,
feel
is there?
bad.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Oh, come on, he's such a liar.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you gonna tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how.
I never thought about
Leroy
that.
doing well?
Leroy Jenkins!
The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Shrink of the stars.
Come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums.
Sanitarium.
We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was
Courtney
expecting more,
is
Doctor.
named for girls.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of
Oh,
them on
God.
medication, Doctor?
Yeah, I
Of
did.
their addiction
I did
are
before. I had
Many things in
I
life are
mostly
great.
love here.
What may
Yeah,
on the
I
surface
still got a
appear to be
package.
illegal is actually a benefit to society at large.
Lucky Strikes. They're open, but it's still those boxes are empty like that for I would say over a year now. So it's open for a year now. So I never smoke a cigarette since about I think it was about a year.
So what next?
You could use the phone in the back of the bar. Call in what we have on the suspect here.
Operator, message for KGPL.
You do smoke, right?
Putting you through now.
Or did you stop?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate. 3 Charles
You know,
8.
I have that
Cross-check
package to
possible
remind
Lincoln
me
orders. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
how it is to smoke, and
Just a moment,
it's a
detective.
bad feeling, you know. Like that's why I have this package.
Only
on.
one possible make on that
And I
license.
didn't smoke.
Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Yeah, and you have to see.
Looks like we
it's
caught a break on this one.
It's a 25 one. I'm sorry, is it working? 25. It's a 25 one, and I didn't smoke for a year. So if I would be a smoker, they would already empty. You know, they are a little bit dry, I think, also. So yeah. Yeah, smoking is also not really good. Smoking is bad for everyone, right?
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Advice?
We've got to track down that Lincoln, Phelps. We find the car, and then we nail the driver.